Hey everyone, let's review conflict. Okay, so these are the notes that you should be taking. You can jot them down however you are comfortable with. All right, so conflict. Conflict is a struggle between opposing forces or characters. There are two types of conflict. There's internal conflict, which is when the struggle occurs within the character's mind, and then there's external conflict, and that struggle occurs between a character and an outside source. So pay attention to the visuals. Okay, jot yourself down. Make yourself a little sketch if it helps you. All right, so some additional notes. If we didn't have conflict, a story would be super boring. You don't want to read a nice story about a nice kid who meets up with their nice friend and they take a nice walk on a nice day. You need that friend to get ready to drop some gossip and cause a little bit of drama. Otherwise, it's not interesting to read. A story can have several conflicts, multiple conflicts, and that's part of the rising action. So the main conflict is central to the plot, like it's really, what drives the plot, and it's usually resolved at the resolution at the end of the story. So here are the types of conflict. This is just a very brief. This is giving you 6 types, okay, and then we're going to go more in depth. So we have person versus person, person versus man. It can be a man, a woman. We're just talking about another person, person versus person. Person versus nature. Right now, we have an ice storm going on, and so we definitely have a conflict with nature right now. Person versus society, person versus technology, and person versus supernatural. Okay, so for the man versus self, this is an internal struggle, and it happens inside the character's head. Maybe the character's thinking about, should I do the right thing? What should I do? We have man versus man, person versus person. This is external. That's going to happen. It's a conflict between two characters or more characters. And it can be mental, it can be physical, but it's between characters. Man versus nature. Again, this is external. It's a struggle between character and natural forces. Weather, animals, sicknesses. Man versus society. This too is external. And it's a character's fight against social traditions or rules. It could be poverty, politics, something that society expects us to do, or just even values. Man versus technology. External. I feel like I have a struggle, a conflict with technology all the time when my device doesn't do what I want it to do. It could involve anything from a pencil to a robot. So technology doesn't always have to be electronic things. It could be a tool. So, of course, a famous example is a human being was created by science and becomes a monster. So that's definitely a struggle against technology. And man versus supernatural. This too is external, and it's a fight against something that is not normal or beyond nature. It could be a god or gods, ghouls, vampires, zombies, And you can also get more information about that if you'd like.